You nerds ready to play some D&D?
Yeah.
Yay.
Get into it.
All right. Previously on Bronze Kingdom Carnarium, you successfully Chewbacca maneuvered into camp. You finally got to pull it out, and you made it past the entire camp without incident because you Chewbacca. You Chewbacca.
You done Chewbacca.
You done
Chewbacca, didn't you?
As you climbed the stairs, you were able to detect and evade the traps that were along the way. Other than Oleg, who just, your dang feet are just too big and you could not quite make it over those rubies. And you had to fight a couple of scary little demon dogs. Once you make it to the top of the tower, you realize as you step inside, Malakar is kind of shielded in a dome, and he is with a demon general. He, seeing that you have arrived, puts a vision into Ken's head, promising him all the things that Ken has wanted, and says, "Give me my soul and you can have them and I will make them real." Ken turns the tables on him and shows the burning body of Torin. At this, Malakar calls Ken the monster, and the fight begins. He is sealed inside a bubble, so you have to attempt to bring that bubble down before you can actually attack him. And some of you are fighting the demon, some of you are trying to destroy these orbs that are going to bring down one at a time this bubble. Eventually, the demon is banished, but we did miss one crucial turn of Malakar's soul being returned to his body, so he was invulnerable for one full round. And eventually, Malakar is nearly finished with trying to recarve those runes on the roof that will bring down the wards, and you begin to hear footsteps on the stairs. When this happens, there are a couple of you that kind of redirect your attention to the stairs, to whatever impending threat is there. Meanwhile, Malakar finishes what he is working on. You know that the wards have gone down. You can just kind of feel this pulse of magic. You know that it has happened. And in his final sacrifice, he plunges a dagger into his heart to make permanent the etchings that he has just finished. And this is where we will enter the stage. Malakar's body is on the floor, a puddle of blood expanding beneath it from this dagger that he has plunged. You, being those of you who are near him, you can smell it. You can smell this coppery tang begin to permeate the air. At the stairs, you still hear these steps, this clank of armor as countless figures are moving up the stairs. And everybody make a perception check.
21.
Nat 20 for 19.
Nine.
D4 for Emboldened Bond.
Yes, if you are still 10 minutes, right? From Daddy, it's been 10 minutes, right? It's within 10 minutes?
It's within 10 minutes, yes.
Yes, then yeah, D4 for all 4 of you that are close.
All right. Did I get Frost and Rush? Did I get your numbers?
20.
I got 9.
Everyone but Frost.
Wait, I already got 9 as well.
Which makes sense because you are at the stairs, so you
Hold
do not
the
notice
door.
what's happening. And Rush, this is just a nut, or Frost. You you're also, this is actually perfect because neither of you are right next to the body. So everyone who is near Malakar's body, you notice that it begins to twitch. The muscles jerking and spasming, which for those of you who've been around death, you know, maybe these are just the death throes. Maybe this is all it is. And then the back arches, it twists, it rolls and writhes. The legs begin to move first, awkwardly, as though someone is climbing inside. The torso lifts next. as though putting on clothes. And finally, the head and then the arms join in these jerky movements. The skin, as Malakar's face again lifts and looks up at you, smiling, the skin around his mouth and eyes begin to char slightly with the immense heat that is now burning him from within. And you see the Malakar that was, his body at least, looks down to the glass vial that held his soul. He kicks it with his foot with a sharp smile, and then looks up to the runes that he had etched in the ceiling. And you see that same glow, that same not quite liquid, not quite smoke that is shimmering faintly now among the runes of the ceiling. You notice that same strange coalescence of materials as Malakar's soul when you released it from this vial, and he kicks it and it goes spinning across the floor. Ken, with the nat 20, you see on the bottom the runes that were etched into this glass vial that is now kind of just gently tumbling away. You can hear the sound of glass on stone as it rolls. Silence is hanging heavily despite the fact that you know there are people moving up the stairs, as though the moment is holding its breath. A too wide smile splits the face of Malakar, and you hear a familiar infernal voice that seems to speak to the glowing runes on the ceiling. Were you a fool, I wonder? Or simply willingly blind to everyone's purpose but your own? Regardless, you have my thanks for bringing down the wards. I have not feasted on the entertainments of a sundered kingdom in eons. His attention now turns to those in the room, away from what remains on Malakar's soul on the ceiling. You see the cruelty in his eyes. You can feel the otherworldliness permeating off of this body that you used to recognize. His eyes land on Oleg. And again, that wicked smile. Good to see you again. Shall we riot?
Wait, what?
His hand...
It's Rakdos. It's Rakdos. He's... Oh.
This Malakar who was, and Rakdos who is, reaches behind his back as though grabbing a sword. You know there's no sword there, but when he pulls his hand away, you can see wreathed in flame this ethereal sword. And once again, the battle begins.
Oh my god.
We're just going to keep our same initiative order from before.
I don't even remember. You just tell me, Daddy.
Yep. I still have it. Don't you worry.
God.
My action is still held.
It is, yeah.
I ain't no forgotten. Oh, wish I was standing over by you guys.
What are you doing over there?
Protecting.
Hold
There
the
you are.
door!
He's
Yeah.
protecting everything.
Exactly.
My spiritual weapon is with you.
Tips his head, points around the room, and beckons you forward. Frost, you're up first.
Whew. This ought to be fun. Great. Then how many spell slots do I have left? Should be good. Cool. Yep, longbow. We're just gonna get in there quick and early. Does an 18 hit?
Let me pull up his sheet quick. Thought I had it printed, but I didn't.
Help me roll better. Get him. Wait, you were rolling bad last time, Oleg. So
Yeah, this is gonna make me strong. Because I'm saving all the good rolls
Yeah, saving them all for
to
this time.
smite this
Good thing
big
you snorted
profane
that health
bastard off.
cocaine.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, it's so much fun, amazing.
No, it does not hit. An 18 does not hit.
Ooh, damn.
nice.
Okay. Again. Does a 21?
Sure does.
All right. We like that. Cool. So that'll be 8 damage. And then we will bonus action. I'm going to cast Ensnaring Strike on him. Let me see here. He's just medium still, right?
Yep, because he is still in Malakar's body.
Great. It'll be a strength save of 14, please.
He passes with with a 19.
Damn. Actually, lucky.
All right.
Ooh.
I believe that's your reroll.
Yep. That is even higher. That is
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
Never mind. Unlucky. Okay. Well. that'll be my turn.
All right. Ken, you are up. You see you hear the voice that you heard before in the library, and you know what's happening. What do you do?
So I realize it's Rakdos, correct? Like everyone kind of gathered that. Fantastic. I'll look behind me to Dash and Gira over in the corner there next to that shattered orb. Oleg holding the door. Anariel beside me. And I will... Is it a bonus action to mess with an item on me?
Yeah, to interact with item.
All right, this might not work. Let me know if it doesn't. But I will don the ring one more time and say Rakdos, Lord of Riots.
You feel the ring warm slightly on your finger.
And then I will attack him.
All right. Go ahead.
That's just a 15 for my first attack.
Yep, first one misses.
Second attack is going to be a 20, not nat.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Perfect. And I will burn my last Divine Smite.
Perfect.
So that's going to be... Let's see here. Where'd it go? There it is. So that is a total of 7 normal damage and 6 radiant damage.
6 radiant, you said?
Mm-hmm. And then I would like to move further in front of Gael. So still within his range, but...
All right. And he almost, when you say his name, his eyes look directly at you. He is powerful in a way, powerful in the arcane in a way that he can feel this magic coat him, and he knows you've done something, but he doesn't know exactly what. And you swing with your brother's sword, and you're able to slice away bits of Malakar's flesh, and you notice when you cut at him that the inside of him, instead of now bleeding, it's almost charred inside, just from the heat of hosting this demon's body. All right, Torin, Ghost of Torin.
Do something, Torin.
That's a good question. Let's see here. Let's see if Torn can do anything. Nope.
What are you doing?
Ghost of Torn will do absolutely nothing with a measly 5 roll.
Oh, 5. Youcheroo. Just it's so you see your brother is in danger. You see exactly what has happened. And for you, Torin, you see it kind of through a different lens because you knew Malakar. You now see that his body is being repurposed by the demon that he sold his soul to. And for you, you are starting to probably ask some questions post-hominously. So, Rush, you're up.
Okay. I am going to use my staff as a pole vault, and I'm going to smack Malakar / Rakdos in the face.
Lovely.
Does a 20 hit?
Sure does.
Okay, it's going to be a stunning strike. And it's going to be for 7 damage.
Okay.
The save is a 15 con save.
And he rolled a 19.
Okay. Then when I land, I'm going to smack his leg.
Get it. Get
I'm
that,
gonna
get
miss
that old
his
lizard
leg.
man leg.
14.
Yep, exactly. He sees you coming, and although you just landed this blow, he's able to quickly step aside and misses that next swing.
And then I will... I'll kind of plant my feet forward and put my hands in the ground, and I'll like sprint around him. So just like do like a full circle around him. And I'll use that quick step ability. And I'll punch him one more time for my bonus action.
Uppercut to the taint.
Because
Right in the
the
wiener.
chair. I rolled a 13.
Oh, yep. You swing wide. You're having trouble fighting a reanimated corpse because you probably haven't seen that many in your days, and it was kind of honestly, it was kind of fucked up when you saw it, and you're still reeling a little bit.
But he still just looks like him.
He looks like him, except charred.
Yeah, okay.
Charred features. He is going to use one of his legendary actions. And let's see. He is going to look at Ken, who is standing in front of him, who he felt this pulse of magic, and he's going to swing his scythe at him. This fiery, flaming weapon that he pulled out of nowhere. And that is a 23 to hit.
Hits.
Where's my d10s?
Does 1d6 of damage.
I swear to God.
All right, it does 21 points of slashing damage plus plus 12 points of fire damage. But since you are wearing the ring, only half of that goes to you. The other half is actually redirected back at him.
How much is half? Hold on, you did how much damage total?
Okay, so it was 21 slashing, so 10.5. Just
11.
11 points
So-
of damage there.
So 11, and then it was 12 points of fire damage, so 6 points of fire damage.
Ken is
Rounded
down.
up.
All right, Ken.
Wait. Don't say that casually.
Trust me, I'm
Ken,
really not trying to be casual right now.
Ken took a lot of heat last time. He took a lot of heat.
Oleg shits himself.
Mm-hmm. And Rakdos almost flinches as he swings with his scythe at you and feels the pain himself. He feels that satisfaction of you falling in front of him, but also you can see that once he feels this pain, he almost flinches away from you, and Malakar's features, his brows draw together, and he is leery of whatever magic you cast upon him that he doesn't understand. Okay. All right, next up is Dash and Gira, who are seeing what's happening. Dash is going to be looking for an exit along the walls, like an emergency exit, and pulling Gira along. Suppose she will be looking. Oleg, you're up.
There were people. There was sounds coming up the stairs.
Yep.
Do I hear any of that?
They're still clearly like making their progression. You could make a perception check to see if you can tell how far away they are.
This could be 21.
Oh, you hear. So you remember the shape of the hallway. You remember that it's all stone, so it's likely pretty echoey. So you can tell that they're not like right outside the door.
And I see Ken go down.
Yeah.
God. Imagine being.
And you know that there is currently Gael has a spell of Dust Devil.
Yep, Dust Devil is up over by the door.
Yeah, by the door.
Okay. I mean, I've only got one move. Seeing this profane entity on my plane of existence, the threat to my brothers at the ward right now, I would like to rage.
Get it, boy.
And he's just a little bit too far for me to get to.
Oh.
And so what I'm going to do...
How far is too far?
About 10 too far.
If you hold your action, I could get you there. I'll let you make that choice, though.
I wouldn't know that this was a thing, probably. Yeah, so I can get to here. So I can get right next to you. So I'm going to do his bonus action, I'm going to rage. I'm going to get right next to Lady Gael. And then I'm going to use my action to give myself all but one of my remaining lay on hands because I feel like I'm gonna need it. Yeah. And then I will pass turn.
All right. Next up is Finn, who is going to send a couple of spicy arrows into this demonic creature who he has sworn to protect the realm against. Oh no, a 2. Come on, Finn. Okay, second one hits. And he does 8 points of damage. And as a, let's see. He is going to mark him as his favored foe for now. Okay. The first arrow goes wide, and the second one lands squarely. And again, the shaft of the arrow, the wooden shaft of the arrow, begins to actually smoke the moment that it penetrates Malakar's flesh. And just kind of chars away. Gael, you're up next.
Okay, so you took your action, Oleg, right?
I did. Yep.
Okay, cool. Then I think, did we say Ken went down?
Ken's down.
Okay, then I am going to bonus action. No, let me just walk over there. Why am I gonna do that? Why are you gonna do that, Jen? We're going to move, not the map. Yeah. We're gonna move her right up to Ken, and then she is going to. Which one do I have? I think I only have Healing Word. Why would I do that? Yeah, she's going to, Wait, is anybody else hurt right now?
No one else is down.
But is anybody else hurt?
You make a perception check?
Yeah, let me. Oh, baby, 23.
How's everybody looking?
Just a little bit hurt. I am rejuvenated.
I'm not that hurt. I'm okay.
I'm feeling
hunched
frosty.
Okay,
over,
then.
wrapping my ribs.
Frosty.
Okay, as long as everybody's
Sorry.
okay, then I'm just going to. I'm gonna heal Ken then. Yeah, I'm just gonna bonus action Healing Word at. This is my brother. It's my last one.
My last brother.
My last brother. I'm gonna do 4th level. So Ken, you're gonna get Give me some juicy ones. I am so upset about the whole Torrent thing that Ken, you only get 11 because I rolled a bunch
Yeah.
of 1s, and this was 4th level. I know it hurts my heart. But because of that, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame at what's his fucking face. No, let's do Poison Spray at douchebag.
Get him.
18? Nope.
No, only barely misses.
Okay. And then she is going to back up a little bit, having raised her brother up. And that's all she's gonna do this round.
All right. Ken, your eyes pop open, and it takes you a moment to kind of get your bearings, but you see Gael over top of you, whispering these words of magic, before she, realizing that you're now awake, darts away just as you would prefer her to do. This is strangely good timing. And Ken, you're back up, and Gael, you've popped away. Next up, it is Rakdos's turn, and he is going to look at Anariel, who is standing directly. Sorry, I said good timing.
Wait a minute.
You're right in front of him. What are we supposed to do?
Let me get in there first. Let me get in here. Hold on.
Simmons is looking right at you.
So he is going to hit you with his scythe for a 21 to hit.
Hold on. My character sheet is not even up yet. I thought we were going to tech break when I showed up.
No, I can just
I'm
switch it
going
over as soon as you're in.
A 21 hits, right?
Oh, you have another one? Cool.
Yes. Oh shit! Jesus Christ!
Oh, no.
Hold on.
You know what? His next attack was going to go to Rush. So Rush, you're up. He is currently avoiding Ken because he doesn't understand the magic that's happening with Ken. So he's going to avoid that till he figures it out. So we'll do, oh, you said 21 does hit?
For sure.
Okay. All right. So then
It does, yes.
Sadly. Sorry, on your most special of day, just show up, Rakdos punches you in the face.
This is a hate crime. Why? Okay.
The hate crime. This is dramatic.
It is.
That is 25 points of damage, 20 regular, 5 fire.
Alrighty. Okay.
And
Okay.
as he swings with this fiery scythe, and it goes straight through Anariel, and he just continues the arc and goes down towards Rush with
Yeah.
a.
He has
I'd like to
disadvantage.
intercept on Anario's and take a D10 of that.
Ah,
Ken.
Kenneth,
Ken.
you're fragile, Ken.
Baby Ken.
Your precious baby body.
I mean, you do whatever you want. It's your character.
Technically, Rakdos.
Wait. Okay, hold on. I need a little catch up. So what has happened?
Oh, hey, welcome, Anariel. Happy graduation. Malakar's body was put on like a suit of clothes by Rakdos, who is now here. You would have, you see that Malakar's soul is still shimmering in the runes above. Roll me a perception check.
Oh, jealous of that root beer.
Don't even have dice out.
Just say a number.
16.
Okay. And that's what you notice. Malakar's soul is still shining in the runes overhead. All right. So Ken, go ahead. What were you doing?
I'm gonna intercept some of that damage from Anario.
Okay.
Where is the D10? There it is. So I'll be taking 5 of that damage.
Okay. So you'll be taking 3 of that damage.
Yep.
Because the rest of it goes to Rakdos.
Yep.
Wait.
So
He put the ring on. He put the ring on his finger.
Yeah.
So he said Rakdos instead?
Yeah.
Yep, he said Rakdos.
Okay, thank you. So I only. So how much damage was it?
20. You take 20 now.
What was the first number?
25 minus 5.
Yeah, 25 was the first, and then Ken.
Okay, I'm gonna heal 25 and then minus 20. You said. Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Ken.
All right. He rolls with disadvantage. You said.
Yes.
He was then swinging at Rush, which was a swing and a hit at 27. I assume.
Just hit.
I
Just
assume.
hit. Me
Yeah,
too,
just barely. So he is going to swing that scythe, just continuing around in an arc from the same one that hit Anariel. And it's a low roll, lucky little Rush.
Thank you, God.
Where did my sheet go? There is plus 8. So that is 16 slashing damage plus 4 fire damage. A low on the fire damage too. It was the second follow through, so there just wasn't quite as much power behind it as he's moving with that swing. And I believe that is his turn. Smiling wickedly at the absolute revelry that is to be had in this room, he passes on to Anariel.
Okay. I have no spell slots. I do have though. I will take out my devil's cocaine and snort that shit.
Hell cocaine.
Oh, we're not doing a
So
thing.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna snort.
So that gives you half of every thing back that is not like feats and things like that. Half your spell slots, half your HP.
Okay, good, because Anariel's fucked up. So half of my max added on to what my current is? Okay.
Yeah,
so
but not
let me math.
not temporary, so it would just go back to
No, like split the difference between where you're at now and where you are if you're max. It's like if you have 100 HP max and you're at 50, you go up to 75.
I have 66 max and I'm at 28. I can't math.
Well,
no, so it's I'll math for you. I won't.
Please.
I can make your mathy baby. Okay. You get 19 health back.
Yay! Cool. Is that a bonus action to snort?
Yes.
Okay. Good.
I'd like to snort that cocaine as a bonus action, please.
As a bonus
Can I do
action?
cocaines about it?
I would,
You
argue
sure
with
can.
object
Sure.
interaction, but fine.
I would argue.
You have to take it, you have to unplug the vial, you gotta, lay it out, you gotta snort it. There's a lot of steps involved. So really
there's like a
bonus
little
action is
crook in your wrist there that you can pour it
That's the
into
one.
to a bump.
Are you gonna give us a class? You're gonna give us a class, Rakdos?
Anyways,
Roll-
action.
roll
I'm
up
gonna
a
Eldritch
$80
Blast.
bill.
So anyways, I started Eldritch Blasting.
So, anyways, I started blasting. I have a +10, 22 to hit, and a
Yep, that
26 to hit.
Yep, both of those will hit.
Okay, where's my d10s? Uno, dos. Okay, we're cooking here, chat.
Okay, baby, cook it.
27, and he's pushed back 20 feet.
No.
Oh no.
We'll never
Sorry,
get
guys.
you.
Sorry.
Oh, you're
was really
raging
close.
too.
Who's raging?
No, I'll get to it.
How much? 27 points of damage, you said?
Yeah.
All right, spicy 27 damage. You, when this first happens, when you first see Rakdos, your patron's voice has been a bit of a stranger recently. He's kind of been icing you out a bit. But you hear him in your mind as soon as Rakdos shows up. And you hear him say, "We are well and truly fucked, but do your best to survive."
Alrighty then. And then I'm gonna use my movement to come to the other side of him. I'm gonna ping pong this man the entire time. That's my turn.
All right, let's see how close those people are getting up the stairs. Oh, they are taking their sweet time with a nat 1, so they are.
They fell all the way back down
The one in
stairs.
front tripped, and it kind of caused it was a whole thing.
Oh no, should we bother the big boss? I don't think that's so important. He said not to bother him.
It sounds like everything's fine up there,
Yeah,
honestly.
be okay.
Frost, it's back to you. Oh no, this is so
I don't know where I'm at in the order.
Alrighty, let's see what we
You
can
got,
do
like,
here.
five.
Okay.
Oh.
Cool. Yep. Going in with the longbow once again, just from the back. Not gonna be enough.
Gonna longbow him from the back.
From the back. An
That's
11
what
for the first one. I already know that doesn't hit. We'll try again for an 18.
So close, so
Hits,
close.
Ken.
You know, when he was pushed my direction, it threw me off my game a little bit.
Are you adding
didn't
your
have time to
D4?
readjust my aim. I don't even think with a D4 it doesn't.
Are you close
I
enough? Are
forget
you
about
30 feet within one of the guys? I don't think you are. Dang it.
I don't think I am.
Oh, no, you're 30 feet for 35 feet. Damn it.
He was within 30 feet when he took his hits.
But it's true. I was like here or something.
You were lower
moved.
down. Nope. You were like right here.
Just saying it's a
It's
D4.
30. So
Your
ghost
second one-
word,
For sure, your
5,
second one had the
30.
D4 too.
If it, 21.
Yep, that hits.
Ooh, barely.
There we go.
All right. Another 8 damage. And with that,
Right.
we'll try for ensnaring strike one more time. So it's still that 14 strength save.
He does pass. He 14 plus 8, 22. 22.
Yep.
Yeah.
Plus 8. God bless America.
He's a literal demon. I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, it's fair. It's fair. But I feel like the dice are not on my side today, so it's okay. Yep, that's my turn. Action,
All right.
bonus action, and that's it.
You know what? You landed some damage, and just like with Finn, you notice that your the fletchings catch fire just from the heat that this guy is putting off. Ken, you're up.
I'm going to yeah, I'm just gonna rush at him.
Motherfucker, what is happening?
Hold on, move Ghost Torn. And we're gonna take some hits on him. 11 to hit, nope. And another 11 to hit, so nope. Ken's not looking good. And I think I am going to use my bonus action Second Wind to heal myself 1d10 plus 7. Where's my d10? There it is. That's an 8. And I'm just going to look directly at him. And, oh, you know what? I'm just going to look at him dead in the eyes and just cock my head to the side. Are you scared of me?
He is going to make an intelligence roll. He nat 20'd. He knows you have the ring. You stole it from his archives, and he pieced it together with that nat 20. He says,
Can I see an Ariel behind him?
Yep, he's just a regular sized person.
May I have a moment of free speech?
You may.
An American eagle cries. I'll look to Anariel. And I didn't tell Anariel about the ring originally, did I?
I think she would have figured something out when Torin directed the spell at you, and then you got hit, and then Torin went down.
I'll look to Anariel and just mouth the words, "Hit me."
You do realize this is going to confuse a lot of people.
Roger that, Captain.
And that will
Captain
be
King.
my turn.
All right. Oh, that hurt me. I put the ring in there, and that hurt me, guys. Ghost Torin, you're up.
Oh.
Now's the fucking time, Ghost Torn. Do something.
Do something, damn it.
Well, you better pray to the one set of dice I have and stop insulting it. Let's see what happens.
Gonna buy you a fucking new
No.
set.
It's an 11.
One of these days,
Timeout.
one of these days, Ghost Torin is going to really come in at
You know
the
what?
right.
Let's go on break right quick. I'm gonna drive to the closest dice shop, just buy some. It'll take me like 20 minutes.
No,
guys.
you're gonna eat
I'll be
those
back.
and then roll digitally, and then
These
you
are
Eat your
glass.
fucking
I'd
dice.
Feel the
rather
pain.
not eat them.
Feel the pain. For
Oh,
Torin.
Good. Me personally.
All right,
Fucking
Rush,
feed them
you are
too.
up.
Oh my god.
I'm going to run over here and smack him with my staff twice. A 19
Right.
hit.
Yes, 19 hits.
Ooh. For 11 damage. And then the second attack, 23 for another 11 damage.
All right.
Then I'm going to flurry of blows. And gonna hand of harm and hand of heal. So I'm going to hand of harm him. See if I hit first. 22
Yep.
for 16 points damage, 6 bludgeoning, and then 10 necrotic. And he's
Okay.
poisoned. And then I'm going to use the other one to heal Ken.
All right.
I heal Ken for 10 hit points.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. All right. And Dash and Gira, again, Dash kind of frantically trying to get Gira out of here, but also having seen Ken go down, she is, you can see that there is like terror on her face about, not about necessarily what's happening, but about the people involved. And next up is Oleg, which is
I want nothing more than to. I'm gonna actually run through Torn.
he was gonna hellish rebuke rush and then he forgot. But I
gonna run
I
through
already
Ghost
missed it.
Torrens
Oh.
space.
You can do it still.
Standing here
permission.
like, oh, it feels kind of like douchebag in this space. And I'm gonna hit him, and not just regular hit him. I'm gonna attack recklessly.
Spicy attack.
For a Cox dice. 26 to hit.
Yep.
Yes. Okay, that's a pretty good one to start. It's going to be 18 points on the first one.
All right.
29.
Wait, I'm still doing basic math.
Or 10 on the second one.
A nice even number. Love to see it.
I'm still doing basic math. Shirt idea.
21. And I'm gonna give him one divine smite on this one. Just the baby level. So only 8 points of regular with the butt, but then 15 points of radiant damage.
Okay. How much regular with the bud?
Guys, 8. I said 8.
Okay. 8 regular and 15 spicy?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, no. Sorry. 10 regular.
Okay.
10 regular, 15 spicy.
Okay.
But the regular is magic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You, as you come forward, you've been waiting for this fight. You wanted to do more in the library, and now you get your second chance, and you are firing on all holy cylinders. You are swinging Brocker's weapon as it has never been swung before, positively coming at him, and he will hellish rebuke the fuck out of you. So let's see here.
The fuck out of you.
Not very much you can do about that. Other than get hellish rebuked.
So make a dex save.
Add D4. Are you within 30 of one of these guys? Add a D4.
When you need it. Wait, this is an ability I can see.
Yeah.
So danger sense. Okay, that's gonna help. That's gonna help a bit. Dirty 20.
So you will take 10 points of fire damage.
Okay.
All right, you got buked. Next up.
Get buked, nerd.
Get buked, nerd. Next up is Finn's turn. 2 arrows heading right at him. First one hits. Second one does not. 4. 1 plus favored foe. D8. Oh, max damage on both guys. Finn just sends this straight to where Malakar's heart would be. The arrow goes through, ends up a charred mess on the floor, but it was a spicy blow.
Beautiful man, you.
He is beautiful. Next up is Gael.
Gael is going to move Where's everybody going? She's so far away from everybody. The fuck?
Where's everyone leaving?
Hello?
And I'm just gonna
Alright.
ping pong him back. Which
Guys,
is
I'm still
funny.
here.
Oh my girl. Like, you guys just leave me? That's rude. And then she's going to guiding bolt.
Fuck yeah.
Can I? I'm not gonna hit anybody, right? Yeah, I moved out of line of sight from hurting anybody else. Let's do a third level, yeah? Third level. Give me good. That's not good. That's not. It's an 11, Frost. It's an 11, Ghost fucking
Oh.
Tauren.
Oh. I don't know why Ghost of Tauren got blamed for that,
No,
but it's
Like,
fine.
probably
He's
his
been
fault.
rolling
I
11.
feel like I caught a stray
rolling
there. I'm gonna be real.
Fucking 11.
Posthumously.
Honestly.
That is, I think everything's really starting to catch up with her. She's back in winter again, and you know the thought of Torrance, so she is unable to hit, and she's gonna just kind of stand there solemnly, just
All right.
Glee
At the end of
willing.
your turn, he's going to take one of his legendary actions to Scythe Rush. And that is a 24 to hit.
You're so strong,
Intercept.
Rush. Be so strong.
Nope, my armor class is 27.
Oh,
I'm
never
just
mind.
kidding.
Oh, yeah, intercept then.
Ghosty, what are you doing?
No one knows what Ghosty's doing, and no one likes
I know
it.
what he's doing.
Anariel knows.
Being an asshole is what he's doing.
I'll take 9 of his damage.
Okay, sounds good.
He's got that Ward Knight Holy Spirit running through him, and he just wants to smite a demon today.
Activate.
It was 19 regular plus 10 fire.
I'll take 9 of the regular.
With poison, like with being poisoned, do you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks or something like that?
Still a
Okay, no, I'm
spicy
just
hit.
making sure. I'm just making sure.
Yeah, thank you.
I was.
Keep him honest, Rush.
Keep him honest.
All right, so 9 of it is going to you, Ghosty?
Yep.
So 4 of it is going to you. 5 of it is going to you?
Yeah, 5 of it
Because-
technically. Yep.
Yep.
I'll hear for 4. He won't attack me. I'm still gonna get my fucking kisses in.
Absolutely. I've never heard it. Don't dislike it, but it is funny.
How much damage do I take?
So you
20, I
took,
think.
10 regular, 10 fire.
Okay, so I am knocked.
So you go down,
Yeah, and then I come back up.
you pop back up from my LDB.
Oh, that should have happened for me, actually.
yeah, that's
I
what
just
happened to
realized
Ken
that.
as well.
So that should
I
have
wasn't
popped back
here,
up.
so I don't count Ken's.
But I can still take the healing from her.
Then it won't go to Rush because I can only do it once.
I thought it was in your book.
It doesn't matter. Only one person can
If
use
one
it.
of
a
you
day.
gets.
Oh,
the
use it on
benefit.
Rush.
Then-
Use it on Rush.
Well, then this works
Ken,
perfect.
you already
This
came
works
back. So
Yeah, you're already.
All right,
Mm.
and then it is Rakdos' turn. That was his legendary action previously. Anariel.
What's up, baby?
He is coming, let's see, dirty 20 to hit.
See, Mamacita.
That is 28 points of slashing
I
Oh,
shall take
and
it.
4 points of fire.
Okay. I'm looking delicious and crispy.
bam!
Okay.
All right, looking like a crunchy little lady. Oh,
Yeah.
shoot, he was going to do something else, and you guys are really lucky that he already used one of his actions.
Just give him extra
Oh!
ones.
Man,
What?
that's a bummer
Hey,
because he
hey,
really
Mother,
wanted
you
to
know
do the
what?
other thing. He really wanted to do the other thing.
Oh no.
Come on, DM. Come on. Now he has to wait. So with his other attack, he is going to come at Oleg.
Does he leave my zone of area?
Oh, he would. He would.
Haha. I'm gonna bite
He
this
also
whore.
enters my zone of area.
Well, fuck him up, guys.
I'm
You
going like a
first.
chihuahua on his ass.
By all means.
Yeah, never mind. I'm just gonna sit down. That was a 2.
It is a dirty 20.
All right. That one will hit.
Yes. I love hitting.
You love hitting.
I just love hitting. I know you should try it.
Can't believe I have to wait till next
I know.
turn for again.
I'm just kidding. Except for math. 15. Yeah, 15 points of damage.
All right.
But then remember, he gets advantage on me.
Yep. And he will hit. It is a 24 to hit, I assume.
Yep.
Swinging this massive scythe does 26 slashing and 8 fire.
Okay, so 26 slashing, so 13 because of rage, and then 8 fire is just 8 fire. Ouch!
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 Coming at the Ward Knights, who basically stand for a challenge of keeping him out this
Yeah.
long.
Basically, the antithesis of everything he stands for.
Yep, exactly. And that is,
Also, he knows I'm gonna send him back.
and that is his turn. Anariel, you're up.
All right. I am going to look to Ken and give a nod, and I will do both of my Eldritch Blasts at Ken.
No!
Can I give her
No!
advantage since I'm trying to be hit?
No, you can't. That's not how advantage works.
In your halls,
I would impose disadvantage by like giving the sad
You
puppy
wouldn't
dog
know,
eye.
Gael.
Oh my god.
Wait,
Advantage
you
or
can't
no,
give her
Daddy?
advantage.
No, Daddy, don't. No, no. Don't give her advantage. No.
I don't
Wait.
want.
Daddy, it makes sense.
It does make sense.
Daddy, none of this makes sense.
If Rakdos hadn't forgotten what he was gonna fucking do, this is my fault, everyone.
So advantage?
Yeah.
Oh, to play two
Okay.
characters.
Holy shit.
Shut
That
the fuck
is a
up.
nat 20 for a 30.
Stop. No.
And
No.
then a 19 plus 10, so a 29 to hit.
Both hit.
Okay,
Taking out
so
one, I'm
the
torn.
max damage for the... So we do max plus rolled, right?
No. Nope. Just
Roll
double
times 2.
dice.
Oh, double die.
I'm never speaking to anybody ever again.
Okay, I only
Until
have
next season.
so-
I quit.
Not like this.
Uh,
Not like this.
what's the
Guys, stop counting.
3 points of
36 force damage, and you're pushed back 20 feet.
Oh,
Shut
You
the
don't have to
fuck
push him back.
up.
So half of that
Yep.
of that 36 goes to Rakdos. So that's
18.
18 that you
For
take.
for that first one?
That's
Total.
all.
That's all of them. That's
That's all of them? Okay, I'm still up.
Yeah.
Okay. Bonus action.
And then 18 to Rakdos.
Wow.
Mm,
I am nervous,
this-
guys.
is
This
this a-
kid, there's got to be another way.
Oh no, that's an action.
Fight me.
McLaughlin.
Sorry, 1 second. I'm reading some stuff. Those are reactions.
I'm never talking to anybody again.
I didn't do anything.
I know.
I'm then
You didn't stop them though.
gonna.
I didn't know this madness was happening. I was taking care of a baby.
That's
Okay,
where I'll end my turn.
Dad points for that. That's all you get. Do something. The DM is your wife. She's right there. You could stop her.
But does he want to?
Don't. Don't.
The DM is your wife. You can stop her. Looks at you manically.
I'd like to see you try.
It's hot, Daddy. Stop it. Don't turn me on. It's mad at you right now.
No, I'm more uncomfortable. Ken just dies.
Ken's dead.
I do think if we're being real, this is Ghosty being bad.
Yeah, I think that Ghosty and Anariel are
And
the only
Anariel
ones
is
who should be
enabling
bad.
Ken.
And
Listen, we're bad addicts together. We're best friends, guys.
seems to run the
We're
family blood or
brothers.
something,
That's
you
my
know.
that's my sibling.
We are BFF.
Ken only has one best friend, and it's me.
Okay, bonus action, Anariel.
No, I don't have anything. So
All right, let's see if those orcs make it up the stairs. They fucking don't, guys. Another round. they are
Let's
so-
go.
Honestly, there's a
God.
reason that they got left behind at camp and didn't get sent with the army south. Like,
yeah.
there's a reason.
Jen will get this. They're the gate boys. Anyway, go on.
I
That was
get
to my
it.
sister. Oh, you
That was your
understand it. Yeah.
Yeah. The gate boys.
Whoa. Okay, let's not like kill Ken, dude.
Obviously, I don't want to, but I will if I have to.
I'm talking
Frosty.
to you, Daddy.
I don't want to, but I will if I have to.
So I have a question.
Yep.
Would Frost have seen Kid Maltuanarl shoot me?
Oh yeah.
You can make a perception check.
Oh, he was. Yeah.
Do it.
I would say though, from where you're standing with all the people in between, roll with disadvantage that perception check. There's a lot of people in between you.
We
Well, the
weren't.
time he mouthed it, there was nobody in between.
There was no one between
But
us.
he was also on the other side.
Gotcha.
I was, still on the far side of y'all. That's an 8 perception.
God
Didn't
damn
see
it.
it.
Anariel's wacko.
So what I've now seen is Anariel shooting Kin mid-battle as we fight Rakdos
That is what you've
from a
seen.
Ward Knight's
You would have
perspective.
seen Ken nod at her, and then it happened.
Yeah.
Not
It's
with
the
an 8,
middle of a
not with an
battle,
8
friends.
perception
Yeah,
check. He didn't.
That's fair. Well, then would he see me get hit?
Yeah, he did see you get. Well, you get blasted in the chest
I
and
was
sent
just
back
saying,
20
you just
feet.
get blasted 20
Oh yeah, I
feet
got
across
sent
the
back
room.
20 feet.
Anariel's signature move.
Yeah, everyone's on that. You muttering shoot me versus flying across the room 20 feet. I think is quite different.
That's fair.
Oh man. Frost do here. Ugh. No good answer to this. Well, I couldn't hit Gnarl if I wanted to right now, so I'll just continue to go for him.
The big guy.
Oh, thank God. A nat 20.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hey, baby.
Hallelujah. Okay. It's going to be 13 damage for the first one. And then... How many spells do I have? Yes.
13 is with doubled.
Yes, yeah, it would automatically
Okay.
roll crit.
Perfect.
We'll just go again. 24 to hit. The second shot.
Yeah.
Sweet. 9 damage on that one.
Okay. Frost, you have fallen into the rhythm of battle now, and you are just accosting him with arrows, and they are just sinking into the fletching as you are hitting hard with these. Any movement or bonus action?
I will move 35. I'm gonna move this way, just to position myself to take out the secondary threat that has now appeared.
That's
Yup.
me.
Ken, you're
I
up.
knew it. I tried to tell you people she was a monster.
Can I make a perception check to see if... No, he wouldn't notice. Never mind. Back at it again. So 10, 15, 20. Move in. and I'm going to try and strike him. That is a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
That'll be 11 regular damage. And then I'm going to hit him again for a 18.
Just misses.
Oh, I have Emboldened Bond.
D4, yeah.
Just makes it a 19, so nothing.
No, 19 hits. 19
Oh,
hits.
19 hits him? Fuck yeah, he's dead. 10 damage.
All right.
And then I will... I used all that. That's done. But I have none of that. So that will be my turn.
All right. As you are swinging at him and landing these heavy blows against him, you do notice that Malakar's body on the outside is beginning to show wear. It's beginning to get chipped away. Again, he's not bleeding. It's more this like searing char. More and more of it gets exposed, but you do notice that you are successfully hacking away pieces of the Malakar that was.
Okay. And I'll just do another nod to Anariel.
All right. Ghost Tauren.
All right, we're gonna see if we can pass on check. That's a 9.
Eat your fucking dice.
He rolled online.
You are.
He wrote digital.
I tried.
You are
None of the dice
screaming
like me,
into the
man.
ether. Tauren is just absolutely yowling, and no one can hear.
A legendary action and choose to pass. This is ridiculous.
Wow.
Honestly, statistically unlikely, but here we are. Rush, you're up.
Yep. Is there any way I can squeeze through them two and swing at him without disadvantage?
Since they're friendlies and you're tiny, I will allow it. Yes.
Yes. I'm gonna,
Just
like,
between,
walk up.
between.
Like, what are y'all doing? Why did you attack him? As I'm just swinging at him.
What's
Why
going
are you
on?
attacking him?
Anariel, I thought you were on our side.
Rush, attack me.
No.
No.
Is a 25 hit?
Yeah, 25 will hit.
Okay, he takes 9 points of damage. Oh, dang it, I was going to bonus action something first. I'll do it right now. I'm going to bonus action Hex his intelligence. Sure. I'm going to cast Hex on his intelligence.
All right.
And then my second attack is... Can I get a D4? D4? Anything good? No. I rolled a 17.
Okay. He is going to hellish rebuke you.
Oh gosh. I'm but a boy.
I'm but a boy.
I'm but a child. Rakdos don't care. That is... Oh, make a dex save for me.
Ooh, great. Not great. Wait. 19?
Ah, you pass. So you only take 14 points of fire damage.
I have evasion, so I take nothing.
Ho ho.
Hell yeah,
Wait,
brother.
do I have evasion yet? Let me see. Let me see if I have evasion. I do. We're good.
Okay, perfect. Oleg, that you.
I have a question. I mean, I kind of know what my turn looks like because my turn always
It's always the
looks
same. It's
like
always
my turn. But it's a classic. It's a classic for a reason. You have mentioned multiple times Malakar's soul, or like a sprinkly vapor of his soul coalescing at the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
I guess what I'm trying to ask is, what the fuck is that? I mean, she's like on the loose.
You
So,
want to make a perception check,
I mean,
or make? You can
that
make
was
an
called.
You can make an intelligence check for me, Arcana, if it's better for you.
Right, more specialty. I rolled what was a cocked 1 into a 2. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Weird. Shiny ceiling. That's strange.
Yep. Well, stick with what you know, guys.
Get it?
Almost hit him a bunch. Recklessly. So it's cocked. Got too many dice in here. 26 to hit.
Yeah.
Hey.
6 plus. That is going to be 14 points on the first one.
Okay.
That is going to be 28 to hit on the second one. For 17. I'm going to use a first level divine smite. Feels like
really
the hour is getting late, and I really don't want Ken to kill himself. Okay, so it's going to be 17 points of regular, followed by 15 points of radiant.
Okay.
And then,
spicy 15 radiant.
Then I'm going to back up very slightly. No, I'm staying in his range or whatever, but I'm gonna
because you can
so
pass
that
through
Ken
the
doesn't go flying back again.
You just land against Oleg.
The brick wall that is Oleg.
Yep.
It's been kind of a long time since we got a nat 20 over here, friends. Chat.
Make it better.
Send
Bless
me a
those
nat
dice.
20. That's going to be 14 points of damage. How does he look? You said he looked like his body was looking kind of bad?
Yeah, his body is starting to get kind of chipped away at. Pieces are missing.
Okay. That's it.
All right. Colfin Grimlock just nat 20'd his roll.
That's my man.
Who?
It's his full name.
Oh, Finn.
Yeah, Finn.
I was like, what?
As he is going to send some solid. He got nat 20 and then a nat 1. The first one fired perfectly into the chest, and then he looks around like, did you guys see that? And no one did, so he felt kind of bad about it. And his second shot just
the dust both like, yeah.
exactly. After Finn is Gael.
Did Gael see what happened?
Make a perception check.
I was angled perpendicular to where this line of action would have happened. Can I get advantage? Because
not advantage. You can get a straight roll and not have disadvantage.
You know what, Daddy? I think that you did that on purpose because she rolled not good. She rolled an 8.
Oh, not allowed you to roll a perception check with advantage while there's a giant fucking battle going on.
That I was right there watching.
Oh, instead of watching the bad guy, you were...
Let me translate for Jen here, because I kind of understand where she's coming from. What she's saying is stop making sense. And
I will murder.
Agree.
I will murder you. I will fucking murder you. Okay.
Is it a giant battle, or to an onlooker, is it like 8 people kicking the shit out of an old man?
This already looks bad.
Yeah, he's got kind of like looser skin than normal, and we're just like, fuck you, you evil abomination.
No, I just wanted to go for a walk.
How dare you want Social Security?
Yeah.
Why are you in my home?
Well, that was a 15 for nothing. For nothing.
And he is going to use a legendary action to scythe you, Gael, who just came at him. 25 to hit.
Does he have that range?
Where is Gael? Oh, where is Gael?
Gael's like...
No, Gael's safe. So
Extend our
uh,
time.
Extended.
nope, you're right. Sorry, baby girl Anariel. That means
I see. You should have to roll that hit dice again because that wasn't for me.
I did roll it again. I did roll it
Okay.
again. It is 29 to hit.
I will take 10 of that. Or the D10 of that. Take 12
so that
of it.
is okay. Oh, I picked up the dice before I finished counting the number.
Over 2.
I'm just gonna reroll.
It was
because I
clearly
have
3.
no memory.
Definitely
Oh,
one.
he rolled much lower this second time. I
Okay,
do know
we'll take that.
We need to sit.
So that is 17 slashing plus 4 fire, and Ken
How much are you
takes.
taking?
I take 12 of it, so I'll take 6 and he'll take 6.
How much do I take? If he took 12 out of 5, 9, I take 9.
Plus 4 fire damage.
Yeah, that is the
Okay.
Yeah.
At the end of that legendary action, it is now Malakar's turn, and seeing that Ken is now down, unable to make your saves, he is going to cast banishment on you.
Counterspell.
Oh, you have a spell slot.
I do have one fucking spell slot that I was gonna save, but counterspell this shit.
What's your level spell slot?
5, I think.
Let's see what level spellcaster he is.
I'm a 5th level. Yeah.
Let's see, where's it at?
Well,
I'm not being left alone with all this problem.
Nope. Where does it say
They're
it?
gonna turn on me, Ken. You gotta be here, man.
Apparently, I didn't see it. So you're safe from Gael's wrath right now.
Doesn't say what level caster he
Demon
is.
Lord.
Means banishment's a 4th level spell.
I gotta pay
So
attention
it's
to it
just
at the
going to
time.
be upcast it.
And upcasting
I mean,
does more than one person, so.
So is he then able to counterspell your counterspell as his reaction?
Yes.
But if he's casting the spell, because counterspell, isn't it? You need.
It's a reaction.
It's a reaction.
Oh, you need components. I
Require
mean, it's your
components.
DM, but
This
Yeah,
is
requires
a
components.
question I actually don't know the answer to.
I think there's a big debate, but I think it all comes down to DM. But I think per rules written, as a reaction, you can counterspell her counterspell, thus allowing your original spell to go through.
That's how.
Let's see here.
I think
If you
rules
cast a
is
spell
written.
and it's countered, you can then use your reaction to cast counterspell and attempt to undo
Yeah.
the counterspell.
All right,
Correct.
that is what he is going to do. And
The stack. Respect the stack.
Yep.
Thank you. I
He
was gonna say stack.
knows he
Honor
knows
the
about
cock,
the
respect
ring
the
Ken
stack.
is wearing. And he is
so
not
is my
willing-
spell slot gone?
Yes.
Fucking bitches.
Was it a
Yeah,
roll off
sorry.
then for counterspell versus counterspell? Because he's
It
doing
would be,
it.
but
It depends.
he
what
would
level.
cast, since he can cast at his like spell save DC is 25. So I feel like he's a pretty high level caster that he
Yeah.
could
I mean, he could just drop like a 6th level spell. And
yep,
So
exactly.
what am I rolling?
You're down, so I don't know if you do roll,
Oh,
right?
it would be a charisma save.
It would be a
otherwise.
charisma save.
But it sounds
but-
like it's a DC 25. You are in Aura of Protection, so you get +3.
But he's down. He doesn't roll.
I don't know. It's a mental save, not a physical.
Yeah,
That's
but
a
he's
DM. That's a
he's
DM ruling.
unconscious.
they still roll
so,
saving
like-
throws when they're
Unconscious.
unconscious.
Okay, so
Yeah.
charisma save, and you get the +4.
D4.
Right. The one nat 20 I fucking need. That's an 18.
Okay.
Plus your.
Well,
It's
D4.
not enough. That's a 19.
No.
Nope, not enough. You disappear from the battlefield.
Little Kenneth.
No longer in existence.
How long am I gone for?
Rakdos, 1 minute.
A minute. Yeah.
That's too long. That's too many minutes on this earth without Ken.
I know. He is not risking Ken self-sacrificing. He knows. He sees what's happening. That's his turn. Anariel, you're up.
What a dumb turn.
Malakar does feel better about himself. Rakdos. Rakdos, yes. So again, pieces of Malakar's body are visibly missing. It's hard to tell based on the charred skin of his face how he's feeling, but you do notice that he is missing pieces. All right, and Ariel.
Fuck. Is disengage an action?
Yes.
Yes, yeah. For a warlock, it is.
Fuck it. I'm gonna run away.
All right.
So take the attack before I keep running.
Okay.
I think if you disengage, you don't provoke attack of opportunities, though.
I'm not disengaging. I need the action.
That's a 17.
That hits.
Okay. So that is 20 points of slashing.
Anariel's down.
Anariel's down.
Oof.
Oh, they're dropping like flies.
And Daddy, don't forget defy death later on.
Oh yes, thank you. I will write that down. But I still might forget, so remind me.
Okay.
You now, top of the round, seeing Ken has disappeared. Anariel is down. Although your enemy is falling apart in pieces, it's difficult to say without blood how he's doing. Frost, it is your turn.
God damn it.
Fail. My best shot here is crossbow. Or the longbow, but same difference. 17 to hit. I don't think I'm in range for the D4. I'm like 90% sure I'm not. Yeah, I'm not.
Within me. I think you have to be within one of us when you're with me.
Is it just
30
one?
feet. Yeah. As long as you're
okay,
next
cool.
to somebody you're bonded with, yeah.
17. So high. 21.
That'll hit.
Fantastic. For a whopping 4 damage. Really killed it with that roll. And an 18 to hit?
Nope, 18 just misses.
D4 on that.
Yep, D4 it.
20. 30, 20.
Yep, that one's in.
It was clear. 7 damage with that one.
Okay. Your arrows are landing clean and again taking out chunks of flesh from Malakar's old body that he used to inhabit.
Does he roll a concentration check?
He will.
Yeah.
Let's see. That is a 21 concentration.
Yep.
All right. Ken, go ahead and as you are floating in this black abyss of nothingness, what's going through your head right now? What do you see as your life drifts before your eyes?
Oh, I didn't prepare for this.
Oh, you could see nothing. You could just be out cold.
No, Ken would be an active participant in his subconscious. I think Ken sees his father standing over him. He's on the ground. Ken's on the ground on his side. He's much younger, breathing really heavily, and his father, in like a moment of unusual kindness to him, helps him back up, puts the training sword back into his hand, and just puts a hand on his shoulder. And in the little words that he can offer that are comforting to him as he's, sweating profusely, dirty, tries to like actually engage with him, and all Ken sees in the background is Malakar looking over Torin's shoulder as he's scribbling on a piece of paper at a table. And he's so unfocused on what his father's saying that at one point his father snaps in front of his face, says, "Look at me," and Ken's back once again and then fades into darkness.
All right. Go ahead and roll me that save and then just message it to me, please. All right. Ghost of Torin.
Will Ghost of Torin, because he's attached to Ken, been banished with him? Or
Yeah. In this weird magical scenario, yes.
Can I change my answer then?
Change your vision?
Yeah. Can I see Torin?
Sure.
In the shadow between life and death?
Torin, since you are in this strange plane of existence, this strange place of nothingness, the DC for your saves is going to go down 5.
Ooh. Here we go. Come on. Give it to me. 13.
Just enough.
Just enough. Just enough.
Enough. I want to use Aura of Comfort. So allies within 10 feet get 10 temp HP.
Oh.
You think of your brother for a moment. What do you think of when suddenly you feel him so strongly? It pulls memory from you.
Yeah, the memory is of when me and Torin first came to the palace. And I think Ken was scared out of his wits, but was trying not to show it. And Torin, as usual, was looking like he couldn't care less about where or who he was with. And in a moment of uncomfortable honesty, as they were just going into the front gates, he turned to him and asked him, "How do you do it? How do you stay so calm in the face of everything that life has thrown at us?" And I don't think he can remember what Torin said to him.
Memory comforts you, and you sit up with 10 temp HP.
How are we making that work? If the 10 HP go away, do I just die?
Just treat it as 10 regular. You just got 10 HP now.
Gotcha.
All right. Moving up. Way to go, Torin. Rush, you're up. Well,
okay.
You're not up, right? You're down.
Oh no, I'm up because
Anariel's down. Anariel's down.
Yeah, because of the book that Anariel had. So I will come right here, and then I will attempt to stunning strike one more time. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna stunning strike. I'm just gonna swing. For a 27 to hit.
Yeah.
He takes 5 plus 10 damage.
Okay.
And then again, nat 20 or 28.
Hey.
Took all these gnats.
11,
Yeah.
I need some of those.
Oleg needs those
I
damage.
know.
or
Big
16
natties.
damage. Some of these are necrotic. I don't know if that means
How
anything.
much?
16.
16.
That's doubled. It was 11 doubled, or it was 11 bludgeoning and then 5 necrotic. And the other one was also 5 necrotic for the other attack. And then I'll bonus action flurry of blows. And where is it? Okay, D4. 21.
All right.
Then he takes another 10 bludgeoning and 4 necrotic, and then I'll use my other flurry of blow to heal, hand of heal, Carnarium. He gets up with 10 HP.
All right, and he is going to use his innate spellcasting for Hellish Rebuke. If you want to go ahead and make a dex save.
Okay, another D4. Save me here. 19.
Hey.
You pass, so that is half of 27. So,
I have evasion still, so it's still 0.
13.
ooh, still 0. Nice. Do not get buked. Not a single buke heading at you. Oleg, you're up next.
Well, guys,
Come
I
on,
do
Natty, let's go.
only having one thing to do, but I only have one thing to do. I'm attacking recklessly.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, he's missing a lot of body parts right now.
22.
22 hits, yep.
Okay, that's going to be 14 on the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 22 again.
You were packing some heat tonight.
Not the Huey one. 16?
Not the radiant heat.
On the second one?
16 to hit? Or
No,
16
16 damage.
Okay.
It was a 22 to hit. And this one is a lowly 21 to hit.
All right, that does still hit.
Okay, and he's looking pretty rough.
Yeah, missing a lot of pieces.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna give him second level divine smite.
Hey.
So that'll be 11 points of regular damage. I was trying to save it, but it is what it is. Really high roll.
Nice.
16, 23 points of radiant damage.
You sever an arm. It falls to the floor with that radiant damage. Smoke billows from the wound instead of blood, and he bares his fangs as no longer disguised. You see Malakar's vampiric fangs as he turns and he hisses at you, baring his teeth.
What's the matter?
Check.
Not having
He's
fun
going to.
anymore. That'd be 3 concentration checks.
Yeah.
Let's
okay.
go.
Let's see. 17 on the first one. A 23 on the second one. And an 18 on the third one.
That's going to be hard to rattle.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's able to hold it for now. But you
Is he
see
still
that
poisoned?
No, it ended on this turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
On the end of my turn.
But again, you're tearing him apart piece by piece. You are bringing the man who used to be Malakar down. Finn is going to hit once. And his second shot will go wide, but his first shot lands squarely in the chest. And he is positioning himself right at the top of the stairs there for the impending threat. Although they've been rolling low, they are slowly but surely progressing their way up that staircase. Anariel, no,
No.
no, not Anariel. Gael.
Gael.
Oh, he has to make a
Seeing-
concentration save for Finn. Sorry, he passes. Go on.
Seeing Ken disappear, I think she will try and shake her melancholy, and we're going to go hard. I swear to God. Okay, it's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be fine.
I quit. I rolled a 15 on my 5th level spell slot.
Oh,
My gosh.
yo, Charu.
Oh, I will. I will bonus action. Nope, I can't do it because that is the spell slot. Never mind. Gael is not good emotionally and can't hit shit. She's crying.
You have an assumption of where Ken went, but you don't know for sure because you're fighting a demon. You don't know what could have possibly happened to him. It's really throwing you. This is your last brother. Where is he?
That you know of.
I only have one
That
left.
you know of.
Yeah, your mom might have been a whore.
Listen, it's your mom too.
Or your dad. Your dad
Yeah,
could have
it
been a
said your
whore.
dad could have.
But that wouldn't make them related to Gael.
If Gael's dad had.
Oh, Gael's dad. Right, I forgot that Gael has a father. I thought elves just
We need to
magically
talk to
appear
birds and the
with
bees.
That
mothers.
wouldn't make a
Psychosis
Gael.
or something.
How does children work? Malakar.
Would you like to work?
Oh my God.
Maladaddy swinging at this ward knight in the bronze armor that has mocked him for so long.
Okay.
It's a 19.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, 19 on the first one. Higher than that on the second one. Both of them are coming at you.
Too many numbers.
On the first one, it is 7 points of fire damage, plus 20 points of slashing damage. The second hit. $22 slashing and 7 fire. As you just claimed his arm, but the other is still swinging this mighty scythe at you. How are you looking, Oleg?
Jeez.
Never been better.
Love to hear
You're
it.
lying.
Nariel, you're up.
I thought I was after Malakar. That was just Malakar. Okay. Yeah.
That was
Sorry.
Malakar, yeah.
I zoned out. Okay, I am up. Thank you, Rush. Would you say Malakar's within 5 feet of me?
Yes.
Damn it. Okay.
Attempt number 2.
Attempt to leave number 2. No.
It was fine last time. What could possibly go wrong?
See, my thing is, I gotta leave.
I gotta go.
There's something actually I gotta get to.
Yeah, I gotta go,
I
guys.
have an appointment. I forgot
Guys,
about.
we're done at 10, so I'm just gonna.
Okay, I'll look back. I'll blah, blah, blah. You guys know what I'm doing. Anyway.
Nothing.
A 20 to hit.
And
and
are
a
you rolling
19.
at disadvantage because you're not backing up?
I don't have to. I have what's that feat for spellcasters? Spell sniper. No, not spell sniper. Hold on.
I think it's supposed to be sharpshooter that lets you ignore being close, no?
You're right. I'll roll with disadvantage. I'm gonna lay here on the floor. No, I'm gonna try to run away. I'm gonna leave. So hit me again, Malakar.
Oh, you know, well, he does hit you.
All right, I'm sure it's gonna be more than 10 points. So
Statistically, yes, it will be more than 10 points. Only 2 fire damage, though, so that's good. Only 2 fire. Unfortunately,
on the floor.
22 points of slashing damage.
Yeah, I'm
And
taking a nap again.
Nariel, once again, down. These fucking orcs can't get up the stairs. They're at the top step after 3. They've made it up a floor each time. They're at the top step. They haven't crested yet with that shitty fucking roll, but they're there. They're knocking on the door. And Frost, you're up.
Oof. Back at it with a longbow. See if I can continue the streak. I cannot. That's a 14, and no D4 will save that one. But we'll try again. Ah, that's an 18. Let's get that D4 going. Dirty 20.
Yeah.
All right, that's going to be 9 piercing damage. Then yeah, that'll be my turn.
It's a 10. Is that a fail for concentration or a pass?
No, meets it, beats it.
Any pass.
Oh,
Yeah.
10 is a pass. He almost failed that time.
So it's
guys.
either
That
a
was really
10.
close.
It's either a 10 or half the damage you
Yeah.
took. Whatever's
Which
higher.
one's higher?
Yep.
All
Sweet.
right. Nelson. Ken, how do things look in your little banish realm?
I think after Ken situates himself, he's not like laying down, he's just floating, right?
Yeah.
Then he's gonna put himself into whatever like best position he can think of, because he knows he's been banished.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just whatever best position he can be in, to like when he gets back, be able to just spring into action.
You're like standing in like your fight stance, just like,
right.
Like
And I
like
think
a Mortal Kombat loading screen.
for the first time, I want to look at the sword that I have and look at the runes that Torin carved on it, and see if I can understand how they work.
Make an Arcana check.
That is a 16.
You're starting to remember kind of which ones did what. You're not sure exactly how to power them, but you kind of are understanding their meaning.
Okay. And that's what I will do.
All right. Ghost Torin?
Let's see if we can pass a wisdom check. Is the DC still down?
Yep, still, as long as he's banished, it's down.
The dice hate me again.
Oh.
Alright.
Vibing, just vibing.
The dice don't hate you, they just hate Torin.
Oh,
Yes.
Just like everything else.
Mhm.
A sentiment we share.
Rush,
Right.
you are up.
Okay. Would you say there's room for me to get in between Anario and Rakdos?
You already are.
I'm
there.
down, so
I know. Well, okay. Well, I'm not like right here in between them, but like in between. I guess okay. If I am, then that's fine. I'm
Yeah.
going to smack him again.
smack him.
27 to hit
Mm-hmm.
or 11 bludgeoning and 1 necrotic, and then my second
Alright.
attack 25 to hit, 5 bludgeoning, and 6 necrotic. My last key point, flurry of blows, Nice. 25 to hit with 5 bludgeoning, 2 necrotic, and then the last one is gonna be I'm gonna reach out to Nariel again and heal her for 8 points of healings.
You're noticing again as you are hitting this flesh that is kind of charred is beginning to crumble away down to bone in places. And he is beginning to look visibly rough. He's going to use one of his legendary actions against you, Rush, with a nat 20. He's coming at you with his scythe.
Been good knowing about.
R.I.P. Russian chat.
You were a good kid.
Murder.
I don't like that face.
So it's so it's 10 point. It's only 10 points of fire damage.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And then it is 35 points of slashing damage.
Ain't nothing.
Okay. So yeah, as like Rush is like reaching out to Nariel, just a scythe like goes through his body, and he is knocked unconscious. And I think because it's more than half of my HP, that's 2 into failed.
I haven't heard that rule before.
I've
Yeah.
also not heard that.
I know if it's
rule.
more than half of your total HP possible, you just die.
Yeah.
I know that's a thing.
Oh,
I
I
think
thought
it's half of
it
your
was
remaining.
equal to or more of my full HP because I had 1 HP. I had 1 HP for the longest time. You just nat 20'd me. So out of that 10, it went
So it's gonna be 2
9.
failed?
So I had 44.
Yeah, I think
Now, you did
I think
44
it's 2
extra
fail.
damage over my 1
it's
HP that I had.
fail.
I think Jen's Googling.
Jen,
Googling it.
save us.
While
from
she's
this
Googling, you
madness.
want to make some concentration checks?
I certainly
Yeah.
do. 3 of them.
Ken's
Passes
usually-
the first one, passes the second one. Nat one's the third
Yes.
one!
Ken appears and just goes, "You thought, bitch."
No,
And-
maybe
Yep.
just legendary resistance
I
is
did
doesn't
something.
prove it.
That'd be fun.
You're just getting us all hyped to bring us down that much harder. Just like, oh, actually,
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I can't. What'd we learn, Jen?
Doesn't
Let's
seem that-
see.
I think that might be a table rule. I don't know. That's how we do it in our other one. If you take,
True.
if you go to 0 and then whatever's left is more than half your max HP, you get 2 in a failed. And if it's equal to or more to your full HP, then you just die.
Yeah,
that
so
one
the
is-
second
Makes
one
sense.
is a real rule.
If you get
That's why I
hit
like-
when you're unconscious but stabilized, you immediately have 2.
Yeah. So
So I think
I
you just.
think that you're just talking about a house rule, Justin.
Yeah, I think so. I
Okay.
think it's just regular,
down.
regular down.
Yeah, we're good then.
Which is
We'll
good.
take it and run.
That's better.
It's
Yeah.
just a straight up dead rush is said.
It's
That's
true.
a child.
Oleg, that you.
Yes. I'm watching my friends dropping like flies.
You are.
And Rakdos is not looking the best. And I have no choice but to recklessly attack him 3 times.
No choice.
No
Whatsoever.
choice.
That's gonna be 23 to hit for 15 damage. I was gonna say it's gonna be my first miss, but it's not. It's not. 21 to hit
Mm-hmm.
for 18 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't seem to get these natties are not coming to me tonight.
No big natties for you tonight.
23 to hit. And I'm going to burn my last spell slot. Let's see. 12 points of regular save original damage followed by another good one. 21 points of radiant damage.
How do you want to do this?
Yes!
Yes!
You needed 20.
Oh! You know
Ooh.
what? I had to expend the Barker's Halberd one last go of my channel divinity to get an extra spell slot back. Yes!
Jesus.
Okay, seeing all of my friends dropping like flies around me. But I remember a promise that I made when I took up the Lord Commander's boot dagger. And I aim to keep that promise. And so channeling the speech that I gave at the start to rally the troops, I am but the tip of the spear, and all of the ward knights that fell before me that gave our lives to open up the opportunity to get us in front of Malakar. Their hands are on the halberd with me, and with everything I've got, I smite the ever-living fuck out of him. And when he's on the ground, I take out the boot dagger. I aim to keep my oath. And I stab him through the heart.
As you drive the Lord Commander's knife through his heart, you notice that around the blade, the flesh begins almost disintegrating, falling away into pieces, and you will see sheer hatred on Rakdos's face. And he looks up at you, sneering as smoke pours from his mouth, as smoke pours from his eyes. You stopped me for now, but the wards are still down, and poof into dust.
Oh.
And I will give you an option, team. It's 10:30. Do we stop here?
Yeah, because we've got so much left.
Should we
So,
finish
this
the
can't be the
combat
real
from the top
finale.
of the stair, guys, before we wrap? That way we can just focus on everything else after.
I
This
think
is
Daddy
becoming
means
a
that's a long one.
three-parter finale.
I think a three-parter finale is acceptable because, like, really, we only played for like an hour and a half tonight. 2 hours tonight.
I'll let you guys vote on it. You guys have bedtimes.
Chat
Once
says
my
Chat's
gummy
asking for
kicks
30
in.
more minutes.
They're like
30
kids,
more
like,
minutes.
Mom, Dad, 30 more minutes, please.
30 more minutes, 30 more minutes.
Eat your vegetables, kids.
I'm
fine
down
either
for
way.
whatever the majority.
I'm down to keep going.
To finish the whole thing?
No.
No,
The,
just for, like-
the staircase. Not the whole thing. My
Okay.
God.
Okay, no, that's what I thought you crazies were suggesting, and I was like,
No.
No.
Just
All right.
combat.
Sounds good. Oleg, you have just smited him into oblivion. He disappears, but you do hear pounding at the door, trying to get through.
Okay. I'm gonna drag. I know that I only get partial movement, although
This is not my Kroger pen.
We're
sponsored, people. We're not.
Call us Kroger.
Oh, so with him dying, has anything changed with Malakar's soul up at the?
You can make a perception check.
Yeah, but I'm gonna use that.
Or investigation if you are actively looking.
Honestly, that's substantially worse.
Okay.
Substantially.
That's a 12. And if we had done investigation, that would have been a 6.
It still appears to be just shimmering in place up there as far as you can tell.
I know my role in the group, and it's not the ideas guy. I'm going to, with the boot dagger and just like the generally desecrated by, I'm gonna, because I don't want to have reduced movement, I'm gonna just take the head of Malakar and I'm gonna start walking to the stairs.
Okay, sounds good. Finn is up next, and he is. Let's see. What would Finn do? Surveys that things are down. We're gonna pause on NPCs getting to do realizing things. He is holding his action for them to break through the door. Gael, that's you.
Is everybody back?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think I don't. So Ken is back. Anariel is still down, and Rush is still down.
No, Anariel's up.
Oh, you're back up.
Rush healed her right before Rush died.
Oh, right.
Rush is hanging on top of Anario.
Anariel's got this on her turn.
2d6 plus 4. I'm just going to. Where's everybody at? Where are you people at?
On the map.
Can I make a roundabout? I don't think so. 15, 25. No. Tataki. We're going to do Channel Divinity, Balm of Peace, and she's going to walk around to everybody she can reach, and anybody who's in 5 feet of her will get 10 heals. So who can she reach? She can go here, so all 3 peoples over here get 10 heals. And then try to make it over to Oleg, and then it is stopped. But she right there. Spiritual weapon. We're gonna move up, and then my my Dust Devil is still going, right?
That is your Dust Devil. That token was your Dust Devil.
That is my Dust Devil. So then I don't think the Dust Devil can move. No. Oh, it can. Okay, it can move. So yeah, we'll put Dust Devil right in interception to things. Okay, that's all she's got.
So you said me, Rush, and Ken get 10 heals?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing for Ghost Torin.
That's important to remember.
Can't heal with already dead.
He brought Ken back.
I don't know that.
And you know what, Ken? I think you knew it. I think you knew it. Anariel.
Howdy. The thing I was going to do, I can't do now. So.
Make a perception check for me, Anariel.
Okay. That was cocked. Okay.
Honor the cock. Respect the stack.
I don't know what that means, but it's a +5. So an 18.
You notice that amongst all this chaos, there is light that is catching off of the glass vial, and you notice something reflecting on the glass vial that held Malakar's soul.
I shall read or look at this vial.
Sounds good. As you pick it up to look at it, you notice that it is the whole bottom of the vial is heavily inscribed with runes. That's what you see.
So was picking up and looking at it an action?
That was just interact with object.
Okay. Can I do some type of Arcana check to see if I can get the runes to work?
Yeah, you can make
as an action.
To see if you can figure this out.
Okay. Okay. 22.
22. Let me flip to the page that I need.
Okay.
With a 22, you are able to interpret the runes. And you get the distinct impression that at the right frequency, that you may be able to use the resonance to pull his soul back in.
Okay. I will then just call to Ken to come look at this shit, and that'll be my turn. I'll stand up for half my movement.
All right. Top of the round.
Push me off.
Rush your back
The
up.
orc.
You're
No,
back
no.
up.
I was on top of you and you got up, so you pushed me off.
Holding you, it's fine.
Thank you.
You can do it.
Oh, good. Oh, I have the range. That's not a problem. It was more so angle. How much range? I have 150 feet of range uninhibited. 600 at
Jesus.
disadvantage.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not worried about range. I'm okay staying way the hell away from the fight. So, I don't get
All
hit
right.
with the person that he is.
Breaking through the door, you see the beginning of this group of soldiers, orcs and orc hybrids coming through the door. And Frost, it's your turn.
Oh wait, I didn't know that was the door. I'm moving these guys back.
Mhm. Yeah, we'll just yeah, okay. A 26 to hit.
Which one are you going for?
I'll go for this front left one here.
Yep.
Fantastic. It's gonna be 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
Then we're gonna run it back for the one time. 20 to hit, dirty 20.
Yep.
For an additional 10 damage. And then, surely, he can't pass an ensnaring strike. Or my bonus action.
We'll find out.
Surely not.
We'll find
Strength
out.
is 14.
13.
Woo!
He is
All right.
ensnared.
Fantastic.
Oh no, I'm so ensnared.
And then at the start of his turn, he'll take an additional 1d6 piercing.
Okay. Excellent.
That's my turn.
Ken, you're up.
Perfect. Ken is going to see Anario gesturing him over and just kind of hold up his hand, spit out some blood, and he's going to dash, i.e. limp, across to stand in front of Gira and Dash. He'll nod at them. Bonus action, I'm going to take the ring off and just ready my sword.
Okay. Not going over to an Ariel. All right. Love the protection. Love that you didn't die, honestly, but
Love
it
that
could
I
still
didn't
happen.
die.
It could still happen.
It could still happen.
All right. It is ensnared boy's turn, so he takes a d6, you said?
Yes, 1d6. That's going to be... Bam. 2.
All right. And he is going to swing at Finn since he can't move, and Finn is within reach. And that is a dirty 20 to hit. Kimberly.
Which one's hitting right now?
This one right here.
Beautiful. I need a something when he's done, please.
Okie doke. Sorry, let's see. What is he rolling for? 10. He's one of the regulars. So. All right, baby boy takes 15 points of damage. And next up is
Wait, that one that was doing the attacking. I need a strength saving throw, please.
19.
Passes on a successful half damage. So this one's going to take 3 bludgeoning damage, but is not pushed anywhere. So continue.
All right, and he is looking rough. His skin is being torn away from this dust cloud. He's got arrows protruding from his chest. Not looking great. Ghost Torin?
Oh, God, be with me. It's going to be an 18.
What are you doing, Ghost Torin?
I want to activate the cloud rune on the sword.
Okay. What are you going to do with the cloud rune?
Cloud rune reflects any damage that is taken to the target. So he can choose to redirect the full attack to really any person of his choosing, so long as it's not the attacker.
All right.
I think we've seen that before, haven't
Ken
we?
looks down at the sword. The rune begins to glow, and just whispers to himself, "Be with me, brother," and looks at the orcs. Yeah.
All right. So Ken, you can use that like at your discretion. It's just activated on the sword now.
Okay.
All right, Rush, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to run all over here. And I'm going to help keep these guys at bay. I'm going to... 27? Does 27 hit?
Yes, it does. Sorry.
Oh, okay, sorry. No, you're good. 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right, on that second one that you're in front of.
Yes.
All right.
And then a 20 to hit.
Yep.
For 8 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And then I will kick him square in the chest. No, actually, he's on the same level as me. Never mind, kick him in the knee.
Damn.
Take that.
It's combat last time.
Your cap and knees.
Let's see. There's a 16 hit?
For these front guys, yes.
Okay.
Hey man,
he
ACL
takes-
injuries are no joke.
Absolutely.
9 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And I'll use
he is coughing up blood from you just directly in the kidney. You heard ribs crack. You are laying into this guy.
And since I moved more than 10 feet, I will use the quick step ability for the disadvantage on attacks against me.
All right. Oleg, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna bring Malakar's head over to the door. I'm gonna use my bonus action to try to. Listen, I'm doing this as a courtesy, as somebody who also is from the north and understands your position, but you made a really shitty plan following Malakar here, and I toss the severed head to them. There's no need to throw your lives away, boys.
Make a persuasion check, and I will say with Malakar's head, I'll give you advantage.
Disadvantage.
No. Disadvantage.
Nope.
Advantage on that.
Nat 20.
Oh!
Oh, we've been looking for it all night, friends.
You
Mm.
guys are out of combat as the orcs look around, look at each other, and throw down their weapons. You have survived. Currently, the wards are still down. You think of the demons that have lined the walls. You think of all of your brothers and sisters, Oleg and Frost and Finn, who have undoubtedly died in the night as you walked your way here, and you wonder how many of them are left now that the wards have fallen.
Gotta figure out how to undo this ruiny stuff.
And that's where we're going to stop for tonight.